Hello everyone, Brian and I are here to welcome you to our third edition of Let's Talk Wireless. To recap last week's edition, we spoke about the different wireless technologies that the top 4 carriers support, as well as some of the popular devices used in the marketplace today. We also discussed how Stream supports these technologies and provides our associates and customers the flexibility to use any device when they choose Stream for the wireless provider.
You know, Arturo, in addition to the word flexible you mentioned, that's great. Stream's service will also have the same quality of service as the top carriers, and they're going to make it easy for our customers to switch to Stream.
You know, and I'm glad you mentioned that point, Brian, because that's a very important thing to reinforce. And another very important wireless topic is data. You know, this segment will be the focus of today's segment. And Brian, did you know that data usage, not voice, is the primary driver behind the choice consumers make when choosing both their carrier and their cell phone device?
Yeah, you know, it used to be all about talk and text. And Arturo, it's true. Now, Americans are using a lot of wireless data, and the demand for more isn't expected to drop anytime soon. In fact, mobile data, the traffic, is expected to increase 8-fold by 2018. That's an annual growth rate of 50% or over 50%.
That's a lot.
Of the past several years, wireless data networks have been upgraded to support the consumer's experience and, of course, the need for greater speed.
You know, so when I hear terms like 3G and 4G, what does that mean to me?
That's a good question, and it can be a little confusing to the average customer or consumer out there, but the G just simply stands for generation. So think in terms of how the networks have evolved since the earliest days of their technology. They referred to the first go-around as the first generation and then second generation to where they are today with third and fourth generation technologies. Each advanced generation is providing the customer with improved services.
You know, I keep seeing ads for 4G networks. What does this mean?
Essentially, it's the network on steroids. It just means you'll receive the fastest available speeds for your wireless data usage. And yes, Arturo, Stream's wireless service will be the most advanced network available today. That's one of the advantages of partnering with 2 of the 4 national carriers.
Well, first of all, how did you know I was going to ask that question?
I've been working with you way too much lately.
Well, evidently so. But moving on, you know, what applications use large amounts of data?
Well, common uses of data are downloading files, music, movies, and streaming events. Today's cell phone has really become more like a personal handheld computer and an entertainment device. Dude, what are you doing? We're on video.
I'm sorry, I just keep watching the highlights of the Cowboys game. I mean, I've watched it like 10 times. I can't believe we won that game. I mean, that was so...
Well, okay,
so
yeah,
awesome.
It was a great game, but do you realize that you're eating up your data usage on your phone with your carrier? You would absolutely be able to save money by doing something called offloading. Would you be interested in learning how to save money?
Well, yeah, I definitely would be interested in doing that. But how would I do that? I mean,
Okay, let me help you. Many of us have Wi-Fi networks in our homes, right? That enables us to access internet from our laptops, TVs, or gaming systems and other mobile devices like tablets with, proximity in our homes. And more today, we even see that the same Wi-Fi capabilities that we have in our homes are also available in many of the places that we travel to frequently. For example, places like Starbucks, Panera Bread, airports, hotels. These are places with Wi-Fi that works, and even certain communities have Wi-Fi networks. The term used to describe these networks and saving your personal data, the usage that you have, is called offloading.
Well, is offloading hard to do?
No, actually it's very simple. When you identify a Wi-Fi network wherever you are, places that you frequently travel, you should add them to your devices. Now, this way, each and every time that you fall within the proximity of that Wi-Fi network, and you use data like watching highlights, you're no longer on your own wireless network, but rather you effectively offload your data usage to the particular Wi-Fi network while you're there. And this can save you money because you won't be charged for your data usage by your carrier because you offloaded it to the Wi-Fi network. Let me give you an example because I know people can really relate to examples. It's like when I go to lunch with Presidential Director Greg McCord. He never fails to forget his wallet, so he offloads the paying for his lunch to me. Wait, is that offloading or freeloading?
Well, yeah. Good analogy. Yeah, it sounds more like freeloading.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, the process to offload, it does sound simple, but Let me just check. I believe you, Brian, but let me just check to be sure. So I go into my phone. Okay. I click settings. That's easy. Then there's something that says Wi-Fi.
There you go.
Hit it to green. Okay, then it's saying, okay, streams, public network. Click on that. Okay, it says I'm connected. So you mean to tell me
That's it.
that was it, and I could have watched all those cowboy videos?
And not had
And
to
not be
pay
charged.
for it with your carrier. Exactly.
Wow, I bet I could have reduced my monthly data usage, which would have meant a lower data plan than the one I currently have. It's probably safe to say that many customers are paying more than they need to on a monthly basis because of data.
Exactly. You got it.
But come to think of it, how are customers billed for data usage?
So data usage is measured in kilobytes, megabytes, and gigabytes, commonly referred to as gigs. Mobile phone networks offer a data allowance on a monthly basis. So mobile phone data allowances vary from 1 gig, 2 gig, 3 gig, and 5 gigs, and even unlimited plans. Customers will typically select their rate plans with the main emphasis on the amount of data that they believe they'll use each month.
Wow, I mean, you did throw out some new terms there, but I can see we're educating our customers on offloading, that can make a big difference in what they pay.
Oh, yeah, by far. The thing as we get closer to customer gathering on January 24th, you'll learn how Stream will position associates to educate our customers in several money-making or money-saving tips.
Well, Brian, I think we've covered enough for this week's edition. A lot of stuff with data, definitely very important. I think it's now time to come up with our wireless word of the day. What do you think, Brian? What do you think it should be?
I think the easy one is going to be offloading. Let's remember that one.
So be clear, offloading, not freeloading, offloading.
Yeah, offloading.
Okay. Well, everybody, we've had 3 words of the day so far. So for all of you watching this video, the first person who emails me the 3 words of the day that we've had so far, you'll get recognized during our next Let's Talk Wireless edition. So until then, be safe and have a great day. Thank you.